season and the college football season, Kentucky can start making a lot of money. Minutes after the Kentucky Horse Racing Commission approved emergency regulations, the governor signed off, meaning Kentuckians are one day closer to legal sports betting.
This action means that Kentuckians may make their first ever sports bet in Kentucky 59 days from now.
Leaders laying out a timeline. On Tuesday, licensing applications open, meaning each of Kentucky's horse racing facilities can apply for a retail sports book. On September 7th, retail locations will open, followed by mobile bets on September 28th. State Representative Michael Meredith is the sponsor of House Bill 551. He says a lot of work went into making the dream of so many lawmakers before him a reality.
Today is a long-awaited day for Kentuckians across the breadth and depth of the Commonwealth who have wanted sports wagering now for many, many years.
The Kentucky Horse Racing Commission will oversee sports wagering and licensing. The regulations allow horse racing tracks to be licensed by sports betting facilities for a $500,000 upfront fee. Tracks could then renew their license annually for $50,000. Governor Beshear anticipating the industry could bring $23 million annually, initially to the state.
Bringing sports wagering to Kentucky means more money to support our pensions for our hardworking law enforcement, our educators, every state, city, and county employee. I want to see any freed up dollars going to support public education, economic development, disaster recovery.
Now, Governor Beshear is saying today that he's so excited to be the first here in the Commonwealth to place that very first legal sports bet here in the state. I'm live at the Red Mile. Justin Walker for ABC 36 on your side.
All right, well, I'm betting on the weather being nice because Chief Meteorologist T.J. Shuck is back, which means the bad weather is gone.
Well, you know, we've laughed about it 3 for 3. March a few weeks ago, and then, of course, a week ago yesterday.
Yeah.
We expected it to be a little bit rough, and I know the running joke is every time I leave, it storms, but hey, brought some nice weather back. At least we didn't have to deal with any humidity, and in fact, it's been a delightful Monday out there. Mix of clouds and sunshine. You see here our Max HD radar and satellite. We are looking good. Got a few little scattered clouds you see off in the distance. Skyline of Lexington with our Bluegrass Pace Care Skyview HD camera network. Hicks and Funson camera, we're up to 85, so temperatures overachieving a little bit, and I think we're going to sneak into the upper 80s tomorrow, at least here in the Bluegrass. Notice temperatures around the area more so low 80s, so I think it'll be mid 80s there, and we're going to begin to build some of that typical warmth for July. We've been a little bit below average with our temperatures, and this was what we like to see as far as our dew points. Of course, again, great measure of the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. Anytime this time of the year in July, you can get upper 50, low 60 dew points. That means the air mass is pretty dry when we're into the afternoon. Out west, 90 is St. Louis, mid-80s there in Paducah. So that warmer air is going to drift our way as an area of high pressure heads through the Ohio Valley over the next 24 to 48 hours. Outdoor dining forecast this evening. Really nice. Light winds out of the north-northwest, fair skies. Temperatures will be dropping into the 70s, so enjoy that. Over the next 36 hours, we're going to start things out low 60s tomorrow morning. We'll see a little patchy fog. Don't think it'll be as extensive as what we had this morning. And then, as mentioned, I think we'll make a run into the upper 80s, the low end of it here in the Bluegrass, mid-80s elsewhere. Late Wednesday, but more so late week. That's when the muggy air returns. Also, our thunderstorm chances as well. I'll tell you about that in the 7-day coming up in just a few.
We're learning more about the arrest of Lexington's one-parent Scholar House site director, Adam Weezer. The 27-year-old is accused of raping and sexually assaulting a 4-year-old in his office. He was in a courtroom this afternoon. ABC 36's Anna Medina joins us with this update. Anna?
Adam Weezer was in court this afternoon and he waived his right to a formal arraignment and remains in jail on a $150,000 bond. According to his arrest report, he's charged with rape and sexual abuse with the victim under 12 years of age. Now, his arrest report also adds that he engaged in sexual intercourse with the 4-year-old. Now, he was arrested on Friday. We've also reached out to the Community Action Council for additional information. Now, Weezer is due back in court next week and we'll continue to keep you updated on the latest information. For now, Anna Medina, ABC 36 on your side.
Well, the search continues for a man wanted in connection to a murder in Frankfort this past weekend. Frankfort police say Simeon Johnson is accused of shooting and killing 50-year-old Thomas Weidman Sunday night around 11:30. Police say it happened at an apartment at 120 Marlowe Court. Police say Johnson is considered armed and dangerous, so if you see him, do not approach him. Instead, immediately call 911. Kentucky State Police, meantime, is investigating a murder that happened in McCreary County. KSP says troopers responded to a report of a shooting outside of a home on Wagon Ridge Road on Sunday evening around 7. Investigators say there was an argument between two men and a minor reportedly shot and killed 36-year-old Robert Lowe Jr. of Stearns. The minor was arrested and booked in the Adair County Youth Development Center. Now to a groundbreaking ceremony for a new state-of-the-art law enforcement multi-purpose training facility in Richmond. State leaders gathering at the site this morning, along with public safety and law enforcement officials, to unveil the facility named in honor of Jody Cash, who lost his life in the line of duty May 16th of last year while serving as chief deputy of the Callaway County Sheriff's Office. The Jody Cash multi-purpose training facility will be a 42,000 square foot facility with a 50-yard, 30-lane firing range designed for officers to learn intensive and specialized training.
We break ground on this new facility as a way to thank you and to thank your families for the sacrifices that they will make, and to make sure you get the best possible training for every situation that you might face.
The new center will support training for all of Kentucky's law enforcement agencies except the Bowling Green, Lexington, and Louisville Metro Police Departments and KSP, which have their own independent academies. This one is located at 912 McKinney Skills Drive in Richmond. Construction is expected to be all wrapped up in 2025. Winchester police sharing some tips after a recent bear sighting in the area. Police say the department is aware there was a young black bear around 18 months old spotted in this area. It's right behind the Colby Station Center near several businesses in that wooded space, which butts right up to a residential street. Police say the Department of Fish and Wildlife Resources has been contacted. And while there's only been one documented bear attack in Kentucky in the last 100 years, the department is encouraging people to take these steps to limit any interaction. That includes not approaching or feeding bears, not leaving pet food outside, also securing your small pets. You should also secure your trash cans and lock those dumpsters and keep your doors and garage doors closed as well. If you see the bear, police encourage you to call the department. Still ahead, a Lucky Lotto winner in Kentucky. He didn't win the Powerball Saturday, but he did take home a big prize. We'll tell you how much. And Lexington Burger Week is underway. A look at your options if you're still debating what to grab for dinner.